Hello everyone. I'm Laura Jean. Welcome to my channel, Laura Jean's Wreath Room. Happy 2022, everybody. Yay. We made it. I'm not going to be on camera. I'm just doing a tutorial, so you just see my hands. I know you guys hate that. I apologize. My camera's in position, and it's hard for me to reach it. So I'm doing a Valentine's wreath today, and I'm doing this skunk. How cute. And the skunk is made from Kara's Creations and More. She always does all my faces for me. And it's got the little tail. So the skunk and the tail, Kara's Creations and More. I'll have the link below. And the sign is from Jane's Front Door Decor on Etsy. Jane's Front Door Decor on Etsy did the sign. Love stinks. Aren't they going to be so cute? So that's what we're doing today. I was like, Lord, do not. You guys, I've been watching Yellowstone because everybody's been talking about Yellowstone. And oh my God. Okay, we'll talk about that after. Oh, that one's cute too. All right. So, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, if you haven't subscribed, I really appreciate it. And don't forget to share. Sharing helps my channel grow and helps people to find me. So I really appreciate you guys when you do that. Thank you so much. So today I'm using a evergreen, and I got this from Michael's after Christmas because they're super cheap. That's the best time to get these. There wasn't that many as there was previous years, but I found some. I notice I say a lot. Anyways, see, I keep doing it. And you want to go ahead and spread all your ties out. This one, I believe, is a 10-inch evergreen. I know this is not a 15. It's a 12-inch. It's 12 inches. So we're going to use that, and I'm using 21-inch mesh, and we're going to go all the way around and do poofs. Now, you guys, I know a lot of you are probably like, oh, she just does poofs and Woodland Ruffles a lot. I really do, because I use less mesh, and the mesh, again, is just my base. You can go ahead and do other methods. I have other methods on my channel, but I always tend to do this because it's just my base for me to put my stuff on. I don't care to see the mesh. Some of you do, so, you know, don't put as much stuff on it. All right, so I'm just going to open up a tie. We're going to put it in and twist it off. Just like that. And then I'm just going to go around. I just guesstimate. Hardworking mom always taught us, do the 3-second. 1, 2, 3. Ow. Oh, I just cut myself. Oh, that hurt. You guys, the mesh just cut my finger. It sliced it. Ow. Okay, maybe not do that. I've never had that happen. Ow. Right where you bend to. Anyways, the 3-second. 1, 2, 3. I'm afraid to do it now. That hurt. Gives you a 10-inch poof. Okay, so just say 10 inches. I just guesstimate and put them in. You want to make sure where your tie is twisted here, from your tie twisted in your next one, that your ribbon is not on top. If you do it too close, your ribbons are going to be on top of each other. So just make sure they're spaced out enough so your ribbons aren't like on top of each other. And hold on 1 second. I'm just going to go grab a Band-Aid real quick. Ouch. The mesh actually sliced my finger. Okay. Sorry about that. I just don't want to keep hitting it and make it worse or cut it more. It's a top tie, one a bottom tie. These ties are a lot shorter too. But I'm out of certain colors of evergreen forms, and I got to go on Craft Outlet and order them. I just put a cart full of them in my cart, but I got to get a few other things, so I didn't want to check out yet. But, you know, when you don't have the color of wreath form you want, or you could just use the Dollar Tree wreath form and pipe cleaners too. You don't have to use these work wreath forms. You could always just use an evergreen. Because I'm going to cover most of it anyways. You're not going to really see those ties. You also want to make sure that your mesh, it's just easier to poof your poofs out, stay on these sides. So I tend to pull them up and then grab my mesh. And again, I'm just trying to space them so my ribbons are not on top of each other. These ties aren't lining up though, where I want them. That's too far. Now I am using a smaller wreath form, but you know, I still want it to be, you could still make them just as big as if it was on a 15. You can make them look just as big by doing bigger poofs. Now remember, the bigger the poof, the longer your ribbon should be, because if you're doing a 12-inch poof and you got 10-inch ribbons, you're not really going to see those ribbons. So I'm just going to end it right where we started. And then I'm going to grab it and just go right up to the inside of their work wreath form now. So I'm just going to make another poof. Bring it up. Open these ties. Push it down in there. This is just a basic red mesh, 21-inch mesh from Craft Outlet. It's usually where I get all my mesh, but you guys can shop different places. There's Sims Pottery, Trendy Tree, Deco Exchange, the Wreath Shop. There's lots of people that sell supplies. So I started watching Yellowstone. Oh, everybody's watching it. Everybody's talking about it. So I was like, all right, I got nothing to do lately, so let me go watch it. So I ended season 3 last night at about 11 o'clock at night. Oh my God, season 3 ending was amazing. And I had to join Peacock to watch it. And they don't have season 4. So now I got to go join Paramount so I can watch season 4. So before I got sucked into the TV this morning, I thought, you know what, Laura, you better go do some wreaths because they just suck you right in. I'm already on 3 seasons in 3 days. And that show is amazing. So if you haven't seen it, and I feel like everybody's watching it, I'm a little late. I almost don't want to finish season 4 because then I got to wait for season 5. But I have to see what happened because that ending was amazing. Holy cannoli. All right, so we're just going to cut this. Don't worry about that. You won't see that piece that's cut. You can tuck it under, zip tie it, but you really don't need to. All right, so I'm going to add a pipe cleaner to the inside here. And I think, do I want to bend my frame? No, we'll leave it round. Grab some pipe cleaners. Okay. So I'm going to take 2 pipe cleaners and just twist them together. Just like that. And I'm going to turn this over, and I'm just going to go right here where there's the, oh dear Lord, brain fart, whatever, I'm going over, I can't think of it. Holy cannoli. Anyways, I'm twisting it around the frame, and we're going to go, I probably could have got away with 1 pipe cleaner because this is smaller, and I'm going to go ahead and twist it around the center. Grab it. pull it tight, give it tension. I'm gonna actually jump up to this top one to make sure it's not moving. Twist it back around. You want to make sure you got tension on that. You want this tight because you're going to be using it to attach mesh to. Okay. Ooh, I thought that was a bug. It just scared the crap out of me. All right. So, you know, I forgot I was using a smaller wreath form when I cut these. I should have made these smaller. These are 18 inches long, 10-inch mesh. I'm using black, pink, and red mesh. These got foil in it, so these are foiled mesh. You can use just a basic mesh. And then I have a basic red with no foil. These are all cut 18 inches long. You can get all 3 of these from Craft Outlet. So we're just gonna go ahead and do Woodland Ruffles. It's the only thing with evergreens is that evergreen sheds all over your table. All right, set those behind me. So we're just gonna take the natural side that wants to roll up at you. You're just gonna grab it. Each end, you're just gonna tuck under and roll towards each other and then scrunch. Okay, that's a Woodland Ruffle. We're gonna go ahead and alternate these to every other tie. We're gonna do black. Let it go. Pink. Red. Ties are getting short, short, short. This is my painting mat, so you can see all the stuff on it. I was painting on it one day and I just got stuff all over it, so now I just use it to paint when I'm painting stuff. That skunk is so cute. I have so many things to do. I've been seriously sucked into Netflix. Or, Netflix. What did I just... I finished a series on there too. Close to You. I don't know, but Yellowstone. If you guys haven't watched it, I really feel like I'm the only person on the planet that hasn't. You should. It's crazy. And Beth is amazing. I love that evil girl. All right. So now I did all the bottom. We're going to jump up and do the same thing to the top. Did I cut enough of these down? We're just going to alternate them. Oh, I forgot to add mesh to that pipe cleaner that I just put in, but we'll get that done. I might have to cut more down. And yeah, I'm going to put this one here. That one was being a booger. So I hope you guys had a nice New Year's. I'm so glad 2021's over because, that was a bad year. Horrible. Oh, is that a tie? There's something there. Oh shoot, I didn't. Oh, hold on. I need black. And this will be in my Etsy shop. If anybody's interested in purchasing it, you could purchase it right in my Etsy shop, which will also have the link in descriptions. There we go. So I apologize for not going live on Thursday, guys. I was shocked. I'm not going to lie and say I was sick or anything. I was watching the Netflix series, and you get sucked into them. They go show to show to show. That's why I was going to start the season 4 this morning, and I was like, no, do not start that, because then I would have just been sucked into that all day. All right, so where I added the crossbar, on the crossbar, well, we made a crossbar with the pipe cleaner, I'm going to go ahead and just add these red mesh. So let's cut these in half because we're not going to need whole ones. And I'm just going to add ruffles there. So just the natural side that rolls up, turn it around, and then grab the end and just start scrunching it up the middle. Scrunch away. Keep your fingers just in the center and just keep scrunching it. So we're going to put these ruffles in the center to help fill up that hole. Let's do one more. It doesn't matter what these look like. You're not really going to see them. They're just there for support. All right. So just attach those with a half a pipe cleaner, like I said, right to that crossbar pipe cleaner that we put down in the center. I'm going to attach one on each end and one in the middle. And then that helps so my sign or my bow don't sink down in that center. We don't want anything to be sinking. Come on, let it go. Snag in the mesh. Okay. Okay, so that's all filled in. We got our wreath. So now we're going to add the ribbon. Where did I put it? So I'm using the leopard print in pink with a solid velvet black and a 2.5 inch every other tie. And then we're coming in with, dun dun dun, the red 2.5 inch and the 1.5 inch Valentine ribbon. And you could probably get all these ribbons. I'm not sure about the leopard print. I got the leopard print at Sims. All the other ribbon is from Craft Outlet. All right, so let's just grab these. These are cut at, oh, what did I cut those at? 12.5 inches? No, I forgot what they're at. I forgot what that ruler was. Oh, I haven't used it in a while. I've been sucked into Netflix and Peacock. It is 12. It's 12.5. All right. So we're just going to grab them and alternate them to every other tie. So we're just going to line them up, pinch it in the center. I like to dip it towards me because I want all my ribbon to come out towards me in the wreath. Twist them off in your tie. You're going to put these right where you put all those Woodland Ruffles. You've got to shape your ribbon. It's not going to do it for you. You got to make sure you're shaping it. It's wired. It'll do whatever you want. If you want them up more, just kind of roll your fingers up so it stands it up more. You want them to lay down, you pull it down, okay? They're wired. They're going to do what you want. You just gotta tell them what to do. Ties are little. Make sure you're twisting your ribbon nice and tight so they can't come out. And, you know, straighten them out here down, you know, where you put them in. If they're crooked or bending, fix them down there and pull them up. I dovetailed all my ribbon. All my ribbon is dovetailed. You're just going to take your ribbons, fold it in half, and cut it at an angle to give it that V, okay? Just makes it look more finished and professional looking. I took the week not to do anything after I closed my group, so I've really been binge watching some series I wanted to watch. And then I need to start working on the house and get it finished, because I started after last Christmas and I'm still amazed I haven't finished it. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm procrastinating it, but no one's gonna do it but me, so I gotta get it done. I don't want to be working on this in the summer. I have, what do I got? I think I got two more Valentine's wreaths to do, and that's all I'm doing, and then I'm moving on to Easter, which I'll be doing Easter wreath Thursday live. I promise I won't start a series that day. I'll be like, sorry guys, I can't get away from the TV. It's crazy how they just suck you right in. All right, so I did all the ribbon on the bottom. I'm just jumping up on the top, and we're doing the same thing. We're just alternating it all the way around the wreath form. So Thursday I'll be doing an Easter wreath. And I'm using bunnies again from Kara's Creations. It's like, I gotta get this stuff done. And I might have spaced this one out a little too far because I have a space of lots of mesh showing right there, but that's okay. I can put something there. You guys know I don't like a lot of my mesh to show. Some of you are like, I can't see the mesh. I don't like to show the mesh. The mesh is just, again, for me, my base. Skip a tie. No. But if you want to see your mesh, make sure you're just spacing your ribbons out. Your mesh out when you're putting it in. Doing up there, Nova? See, one goes right here. That one's kind of close. It's kind of close. I feel like I skipped. Nope. Now I ended with two different ribbons, the same ribbons next to each other, but that's okay. I'll have my bow come down and hide one of them, and it's fine if you even see it. I mean, Sometimes, you know, there's even numbers on the bottom, odd on top. So one's always going to be different. All right. So let's get the skunk. So cute. So on the back of these are the built-in pipe cleaners. That are already attached. Yay. And, oh, let me get the sign though. Where's the sign? And I am recording, right? Yes. Sometimes I think I hit that button and it doesn't hit all the way, and I'll make the whole wreath and realize I didn't record it. Like I was going to do a cake last Thursday. On Thursday, I started prepping it all because it's a lot of prep work that you don't need to see, like painting and all that. And then I just started putting it together, and before I realized I wasn't recording, it was almost done. So I was like, oh man, it was supposed to be recorded. All right. So the sign is from Jane's Front Door Decor on Etsy. You can have her do the pre-holes for you. I must have not have said that, so I'm going to go ahead and use a beadsmith. You can get this in the jewelry department at Hobby Lobby or on Amazon. Michael's, Joann's, have them. And they're in my affiliate links, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead. Now on here you see the little screw. This little screw. You want to make sure that's underneath the sign. That's on the bottom. If you have it on the top, it can take off some of the paint from the sign. So always make sure that little screw's on the bottom. I like to do them in, I'm going to do it in each corner. That way my sign's not moving. Or not corner. I'm going to do on each sides. One above, top, bottom, side, side. Usually I just do the corners, but do I want to do actually I'm going to do the corners. A little in. But you can put your holes wherever you want. And then I'm going to grab my 26 gauge wire. You can get this right at the Dollar Tree. And we're going to just cut down 4 pieces for the sign. I'm almost out, so hopefully we have enough. So with wire, the higher the number, the thinner it is. The lower the number, the thicker it is. I think it should be the opposite, but whatever. All right, so we got 4 pieces cut. We're just gonna put them through the hole and twist it off. Come on, get in there. I gotta make a hair appointment. So now I need to decide how I want it. So I think I'm going to have her over onto the left, put the sign over up towards the top right, like this. Yes, so I'm going to go ahead and attach her first. And just going to grab these pipe cleaners, push them right down in here. Need it to go right here, and I can't get it in there. Come on. Just pull. I'm talking to myself, you guys. I do that a lot. I'm sure you do too. I mean, who doesn't talk to themselves? It's just not for crazy people. All right, I'm giving it tension, and then I'm going to twist it. Go ahead and wrap it around the bar. Sometimes it's hard to get your fingers in, especially in these evergreens. Oh, like, come on, give me it. I can't grab it. I kind of wanted her chin in there. Sometimes it might take you a couple times, you know, getting the right placement on these. So the best way to really tell and see is when you take that photo. You take the photo on the door, you're like, oh man, I gotta move it up an inch or take it down an inch. Ow, ow, ow. Stuff is killing my fingers. Come on, just give me it. I lost the other one. Where is it? Okay. Give it tension. Make it nice and snug. And twist. Fix your ribbon and mesh if it's all messed up. Alright, so we got her in there. Is she up too high though? I think I might have put her up too high. Actually, let me move that over a little. I did. Did I get under her? She needs to go down a little. Needs to turn this way. All right, I'm just gonna attach that right there for a second. Pull that wire right down about here. And let's get this one down. Where'd that wire go? Huh. Okay. Let's give it some tension. Now, you don't want to give it so much tension that you're bending your sign, because these are bendable. They're not wood. I gotta turn it this way. Okay. Let's get this one in. Right there. Oh, the crossbar. That's what they're called. It's crossbar, you guys. Remember, the brain fart? I have those so much. Alright. I didn't take it. Where is it? Okay, so I'm just going to give this one a little tension, because if I do it too much, it's going to bend it. So I just want to make sure I got a little tension on it. So cute. Do you guys, if you sell them, do you sell a lot of Valentines? I mean, I do all right. They're not like Christmas, but nothing's like Christmas. No holidays like Christmas. Okay, so just attaching the sign. Hold it up and look. Okay, guys, so I also wanted to say, Kara on the skunk made a bow to put right up here in the top of her head. Now, if you see it in her shop, but you don't have that ribbon and you wanted to do something else, you could just pull that bow off, because I actually pulled her bow off and put this one on. And her bow was pretty much the same, except hers had the neutral natural color. And this one is more pink. This is the ribbon I'm using. I have both of these ribbons, but I'm using this one. So, and she had this in there, and I didn't want to use the one with the natural color in it. So I just switched the bow out. I just unglued it, pulled it off, and put a different bow on it. So you can always take the bow off and put on whatever ribbon you're using around the wreath to tie in your skunk too. Or to match it or whatever. All right. Kara's like, you know, Mom, we suck at making these little bows. So she's like, I hate making these little bows. And I took hers off. Sorry, Kara. But you could do that. I don't know if she gives you an option when you buy them no bows. A lot of people say bow or no bow. But I always get the bow. And again, if I'm using a ribbon that and I want it to match, I'll just pull that off and put a small bow on it. All right, so we're gonna do a bow right here. So I'm gonna grab my 22 gauge wire. It's a thicker wire. You wanna make sure you're using a thick wire when you're making a bow, or when you go to pull it tight, you're gonna pop it, it's gonna break, and your bow's gonna fall apart. So I always use a 22 gauge wire, and I use a long wire just to, I like my bow to be attached at the top of the wreath form, so it's pulling it up. I don't like attaching it to the bottom, because then I feel like it's pulling the bow down and makes it dip. So I always like to do a long piece of wire so I can make sure that I'm pulling the wire up to the top of the wreath form and attaching it up there. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that, I bent it in half and put the middle down through, and then tuck the wires underneath. And let me grab some ribbon. No, but you look like you're eating an ice cream. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. So I'm using the same ribbon that I used. Let me just, yeah, thank you. I'm using the same ribbon that I used around the wreath. And I'm gonna use this 4-inch pink ribbon. And I believe that's from Craft Outlet. I thought I had one open though. Did I not bring that in? I have an open one, so let's finish that up first. So I'm going to start with my 4-inch ribbon. Let me just set these in front so I can figure out my order. So 4-inch. Let's do 4-inch, then black. Let's do 4-inch black. That. No. This isn't working the way I want it to. I'm gonna have to do red first. I wanted black first. Wait, that. I guess we'll do it just the way it was. All right. I wanted black against it though. Black would really pop with the pink. But Hold on, I'm thinking how I want to do my ribbon. Let's do black, that. No, I gotta do this one. I'm weird. All right, sorry guys. Let's do, oh, you know what? I need my mat so I can see how big my loops are. Actually, I'm just gonna guesstimate my loops, guys. Let's say that's, I don't know, 12 inches. 12 inches, maybe a little longer. And twist. Every time you're putting your ribbon down through here, you're going to twist it. And this is the same color on both sides, but the unfinished side will be facing up, and that way when you turn it over to make your loop, the finished side is facing up. Okay, actually I need my mat. I can't guesstimate loops. I need to tell you. Let me move my, I'm sorry. I should have just left my mat where it was. I don't know why I moved it, but I did. Okay. Let's do, maybe an 8-inch loop. It's kind of big, huh? No, I'm gonna have to turn, her head's gotta be turned more though. Let's do the loops. What size do you want, Laura? I don't know. Let's do a 7-inch loop. I'm gonna do a 7-inch loop on each side. And we're gonna do double loops. So we're gonna do 2 7-inch loops on each side. So once I got my first loop down, these are 7 inches, then I just use these loops as my guide. I don't need to use my mat no more, because I don't measure after that. Guys, sometimes when I do videos, I don't always put in the descriptions. And if I don't, most of you are crafters that watch me. So I know you know where to get them. And I tell you when I'm making these. This Craft Outlet, this is the Wreath Shop, this is Kara's Creations, that's Jane's Front Door, blah, blah, blah. But if you're new and you are just learning to make wreaths and you don't know where I got the stuff, you can just leave a comment or a message, and I will answer you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut this now. And I'm just using this tail as my guide. I'm going to do this one a little bit longer, maybe not. And I am going to come in with the black. I really want the black on top of the pink. I'm just fixing the wires so they're posts are right. All right, I'm doing the black. So we're going to come in and do, this is 2-inch ribbon, 2.5 inch. We're going to go do 1 loop on each side. And Thursday, I'm going to do a double bunny. So there's going to be 2 faces, 2 of the bunny. Kara did 2 bunnies for me. One's pink and one's blue. I'm going to put them both in a wreath. Instead of just doing 1 in each wreath, I'm going to put them both in 1 wreath. Double the trouble. All right, let's bring that down. Again, use your tail as your guide. See how much that black just pops with that pink. so let's come in with I'm going to come in with the pink leopard print. We're going to do 2 loops on each side. And I'm using this loop. Previous loop is my guide. You can make it just as long or go a little shorter. These 1.5 inch goes on each side of your thicker ribbon. So you can make it just the same length or go smaller. It's totally up to you. I'm going to come in probably about the same length. And I always like to hold my finger here in the center because they start stacking up. You know, I make kind of bigger bows. And I just like it to stay tight. I don't want them to pop up and out as I'm, you know, doing the loops. All right, let's come in with red. And this is the 2.5 inch. Twist. Let it go, let it go, let it go. So I'm going to bring this one in smaller. You want to make sure this 2.5 inch is smaller than the black. If you're too big, you're not going to see that black. So bring it down and make it smaller. So lay it down so you can see the height difference on them. And then twist. Oh, my wire's messed up. Stop it. Another loop on the other side. We're just doing 1 loop on each side. Bring that down and cut. Clean these up real quick. Okay, let's do the black and red Valentines. This one is also from Craft Outlet. Oh, where's the item? We're going to do 2 loops on each side again. Come on. Cut that. And I think I'm going to end it with a little pink on top. I know I got 1 inch pink in the garage, but I'm going to use this instead. If I can get it off. Come on, plastic, let it go. Millie's outside barking up a storm. This is a sheer pink. Isn't it pretty? It's just sheer. Gives it a little bit of pop on the top. So let's go ahead and do a loop again on each side. down and cut it. Okay, I'm going to grab the wire underneath. We're going to take this wire and cross it over to the other side. I'm going to grab the wire on the other side and cross it to the other side. I like to push this down. Grab that wire and tight it. Pull it tight as you can. I'm going to pull this out, but as I'm pulling it out, I got tension. I'm holding these super tight. I'm going to lift it out. Bring the wire to the back. You do not want to lose your stack, which is all the ribbon that are stacked right there. I'm going to pull this tight as I can and twist the whole bow. Okay. I'm also going to grab, just in case I untwist this while I'm putting it in the wreath, because I've done that a couple times. I'm going to grab a pipe cleaner and I'm just going to wrap it around that center. So if I do untwist it or pop my wire, my bow's not going to fall apart. Just a safety precaution. All right, so let's fluff it out. Let me move this ribbon first. I love this pink sheer. Very pretty. I might use these still. All right. Ow, ow, ow. I just hurt my knee. Okay, so pull all your tails down. You can go ahead and dovetail them now or when it's in the wreath. I'm going to pull the 4-inch out to the sides. Wire, get out of my way. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to get this wire. 2.5 inch goes in the middle of the 4-inch. 1.5 inch goes on each side of your 2.5 inch. Sometimes it's easier to grab it down where you twisted it in, right down here, to shape it, okay? Now you can see this one's way longer than this one. Sorry. Shape it out. And now we have a bow. So let's bring her back, and I'm going to put this right under her face. Right about right there. I want this snug right up under her chin. So I'm going to tuck this wire right there. I did want this to turn this way more. I might have to fix that with the wire. Actually, let me undo that bottom wire really quick so I can pull her face over a little. I just don't know where it's attached. Where is that wire? Is that it? Huh? Oh, that's pipe cleaners, not wire. Looking for the wrong thing. Skunk has pipe cleaners. I got twisted in multiple places. Of course you do. Right, I'm just gonna move that chin over just a little. There we go. I don't want it facing straight. I want her face off to the side a little. And I'm gonna just wrap it right around that crossbar. those aren't heavy, so you can just attach the pipe cleaner right to that crossbar. Give it a little tension and twist. She's got an evergreen in her lashes. Kara always does these with the nice thick lashes. I'm a little jealous. All right, so her head's over a little bit more. Let's tuck this in right below her face. I'm trying to grab the wire. There's one. Two. I think I got it both. Let's pull that right. Nope, I only got one. Come on, where's the other one? One. I had both. I lost it. Did I? I did. I lost one. There it is. Okay. Good. Pull that so it goes right up under that face, just like that. I'm going to turn it. It's easier for me to see the bow where it's attached on the face if I turn it around so it's backwards to me. And I want that right there. So I'm going to give it tension so it stays right where I want it. And I'm going to twist it around the wreath form up high towards the top of the wreath. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Come on, get in there. Okay. Let's turn it around and fluff it out and dovetail. I'm going to try to tuck in this right underneath her cheek. Do the same on the other side. Tuck one of these loops so the bottom part of the ribbon goes under her cheek. Just like that. This loop's a little long. I'm going to see if I can shorten it by pulling on the tail. Hopefully I pull the right one. I probably won't. It's usually the last one, but let me pull. Oh, she's tight. Nope, wrong one. All right, actually, let me pull one of these and see if it shortens it. There it is. It's right here. Let me pull on this tail. I have a feeling. Oh my God, my bow is so tight. I'm just gonna leave it now. I don't care if the bottom one, I just want this one shorter. Let's get it all fluffed out. Make sure you're separating and having one loop on each side, your tails, I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail. Might have did my ribbon a little long, but I'd rather cut it down and waste ribbon than have them too short. This one's still too long. So she's wearing a beautiful bow. She's is all hurried up. All right, let's see. I'm gonna hold it up real quick and look. Oh my God, that's adorable. All right, oh, I forgot, we gotta do the tail. I forgot about the tail. Oh my God. Where am I gonna put the tail? I completely forgot about the tail. Ow. Oh no. Let's see. I'm gonna stick it out right here. Oh my God, how cute is that? Let me see. Yeah, that's cute. Actually, I'm gonna tuck it in. So the pipe cleaners are up here, but I also want, and you can bend this, guys. You can shape this. It's got wire in there for you to shape your tail the way you want it. I'm gonna bend it up and then bend the top so it's like curved a little. Scoop this down. Pull that right in there, just like this. So it looks like her tail's curved out. I don't think I'm gonna use these top pipe cleaners. I'm gonna use this one right here. Just wanna make sure I got it where I want it. So cute. This is adorable. Kara sent me a picture. She's like, look, we're doing a skunk. I'm like, oh my God, I want it. Of course, I think I order every single one she does. I just purchased 5 glamas that I'll be doing. We'll at least do one of them. But I purchased 5 of them because those are so freaking cute. I'm just trying to get that where I want it. Hold on. It's hard to see when I'm move it this way a little. Right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and twist that off. And I might just use these ones. Let's see. I got that tail high up though. I don't want you to see the pipe cleaner. Oh, come on, just go through. Okay, go ahead and just twist that around. I always have to twist this stuff off about 8 times. I don't want nothing falling off. Okay. Oh my God, she is so cute in that tail. Let's bend this tip up a little. Just trying to give it movement. She's so cute. All right, so we got our tail. I gotta look at it. I don't know if I like the tail there, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. I forgot about it though. I was gonna have it coming straight up and out of the sign, but I think that'll hide most of it. So, for decorations, you can add candies to it. I thought about these little lollipops because I think they're adorable. You know, from Hobby Lobby back at Christmas time. These ones, and you could just make these with yarn. They're super easy. Or they had these ones at Christmas time. You could use one of these. She's our lollipop loving skunk. So you can put one under there. I don't think I'm going to use these though. I think I'm just going to use these smaller ones. Or I was going to use the pink balls. You could use cupcakes, candies, whatever you wanted to put in her, you could. I think I'm just going to use these because I think they're so cute. Cut the little top ties off. Okay, we're just going to place a few around. And I'll just glue these in, but I just want to make sure I like them in here first. I'll glue nothing until I see it. Let's put one right here. Let's do one up towards the top. And then one over to the side. So she's got one here, one down here. Let's do one right over here. Come on, tuck in. I could lower that a little. Yeah, about right there. Oh my God, this is so cute. I'm gonna point the camera up a little because I'm done. Again, the sign is from Jane's Front Door Decor, and the skunk is from Kara's Creations and More. I can't get this tucked in the way I want it. Hold on. I'm just gonna have to lay it there and glue. All right, no, those aren't glued in, so they might fall. How cute is that? I really don't want to be in camera, so I don't want you to see me. I'm a hot mess today, people. Isn't that so cute? So I'm going to get this listed, posted in my Etsy, and get all the descriptions and everything up. Well, you'll see this video and all that will already be done. But all right, I hope you all have a great, blessed day. And I'm going to do another wreath to record, and then I'm off to Yellowstone. Yay! All right, guys, I love you. Don't forget to share. Please share, subscribe, and like. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Oh, I also had these. Oh, I just dropped it. Never mind. The donuts. They're dog toys. Those would have been cute in here, too. If I see stuff that's candy or anything that are dog toys, I'll buy them. Those are cute, too. Those would have looked cute in here. But I just wanted the little lollipops. All right. I'm all done. Bye, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, follow, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.